What's up, gangy gang? Shit, man. Happy Monday. Yeah, at school. You know, I hope you're paying attention at least. You're getting some good grades. If you're at the job, hope you're getting your shit together, making it look good for your boss. You don't want to turn around and, you know, you look at my ass on here pouring up that shit and cussing and shit early Monday morning, boy. Ooh, it fit in the cup. I didn't think it was gonna fit. All right. Oh shit. No. Oh no. I done spilled this shit on the table. See, that's what you get for spinning around the damn can. But what's good? Is you living good? Is you living great? Have you ate today, motherfucker? Did you drink some fucking water? You know, we gonna answer that later on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Alright, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I saw this video, and I was like, bro, I'm watching too much. I'm seeing too much good shit to not record me interested in this shit. Like, I don't know. If I could tell you one thing, I'm real weird. Like, I got like this issue with like seeing myself and hearing myself, and I've been trying to really work on that. Like, yeah, it's weird being an actor and you talking about how you don't like hearing and seeing yourself. Yeah.
My name's Anthony Padilla, and I spent a day with autosexuals. We'll uncover the truth about how it feels to get butterflies in their stomach when thinking about themselves or visualizing themselves, and how autosexuality can go far beyond simply being sexually attracted to oneself.
I ain't gonna lie. The only reason I want to be an autosexual is because, like, that mean I could always get it hard. Like, I don't have to like you to get hard. Like, that's just think about that. Like, that's sugar baby material. That's sugar baby material. That boy probably can get millions for being an autosexual.
Resulting in one of the guests in this video falling in love with and even getting engaged to marry himself. By the end of this video, we'll find out if identifying as autosexual has enabled these guests to unlock a level of self-confidence and self-love far beyond what most people allow themselves to experience, or if the unprovoked attacks and hate that they receive, claiming that they're just narcissistic attention seekers, made them regret publicly embracing this label in the first place.
So it's like being autosexual. Is that like when dudes curl up in the ball?
Are you familiar with autosexuals?
I heard a few stories, but I'm not familiar with it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard autosexual, I just thought it was people who were into Autobots.
Transformers.
yeah. That's really what I thought at first.
Transforming his ass to a ball.
But anyways, before I make fun of these people, let me actually give them a chance because I don't know.
Transformer, maître de l'illusion.
I just read the title and said autosexual, and I started laughing immediately. So I'm just
They're about to put their dick in that pipe.
Hey, let's go.
That's a muffler sex.
I'm about to exhaust your exhaust. You know what I'm saying?
That's a muffler sex right there.
Let's unclog these engines. Let's get it.
Hello, Gia.
Hello.
Okay.
Hold on. Before you say anything, bro, I don't understand that, bro. How do you go by she and they? Like, how are you a singular thing and a plural thing at once? I understand being she, her, being them, they, but why are you she, they? What bro? The way people be trying to force us to like change how English works, bro, it is irritating. Bro. You are one person, right? That's why you call yourself she. Like, they is motherfucking slang, bro. Like, why fuck y'all be doing that? I don't know, bro.
I gotta say something. all these people with funky ass sexualities that are like demisexual, all this other bullshit, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they always got a weird look. Pale faces, lots of makeup, piercings in random places, colorful hair, weird haircuts. I don't know about y'all, but I noticed that everybody who's got these weird new sexualities I never heard.
Hold on, bro. I know, bro. That he does not call them pale people on his fucking video. He called them pale people.
Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they always got a weird look. Pale faces, lots of makeup, piercings in random places, colorful hair, weird haircuts. I don't know about y'all, but I noticed that everybody who's got these weird new sexualities I never heard of always look a little special. Am I crazy?
I mean, that's pretty normal. Gia's pretty normal. She's just that black.
She looks like she's from the Addams family.
Yeah, she just got black.
But, you know,
Yeah.
with a few extra sisters inside. But anyways, let's go.
Alex.
Hi.
So far, so good.
Kenzie.
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
Jesus Christ. Sorry. I said that. Wow. I said that out loud. Wow. Okay.
I'll edit that out.
No.
I wasn't going to. yeah. I was just going.
How do you define autosexuality?
It's self-love. It's seeing yourself in the mirror and being able to not only love yourself, but be aroused by yourself.
I prefer self-pleasure over sex with like partners or anyone else.
In the same way I would be attracted to a lover, I am attracted to myself.
Did them niggas just like video edit that on there? Like green screen wise?
It goes beyond sexual attraction to yourself. It is also romantic.
Yes, very much so.
Is it the exact same thing as interacting with like a potential?
Bro, I think they took the video and keyed out that little thing right there.
Suitor?
I look at myself the way that like other people would look at their partners.
You stand
Bro, they definitely did, bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the type of shit that like one day I want to do. Like, it's them small video editing tricks that make shit work, bro.
and there, nude in the mirror, admiring your body and saying, damn, bangable.
Yes, like that.
I love looking at myself in the mirror, and when I spend time by myself, I often feel like I'm spending time alone with a crush.
I just look in the mirror and I like what I see. I may even look in the mirror while doing my sensual acts with myself.
Why do you think autosexuality is seen as narcissistic while the self-love movement is seen as something?
So if I touch myself and keep touching myself, does that make me autosexual? I'm turning myself on, right? I don't know. I mean, he got behind myself, like, yeah.
Empowering and encouraging.
The only difference is that it's sexuality.
I feel like it's their own self-esteem or their opinion of themselves that may guide them into thinking, well, you have this inflated ego, you're narcissistic. So I think it's really true to heart, a projection on them.
I think it's really an inability to connect with others. That's why I think it really is.
Self.
Where is that line drawn between encouraging someone to love themselves and saying, ew, that person is narcissistic for loving themselves a little bit too much?
Narcissism tends to be psychological and mental, whereas autosexuality tends to be like emotional and personal.
Oh, no, bitch. That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
T'as rien dit. T'as rien dit.
Yes.
Oh mon Dieu, tu n'as rien dit. Madame,
No.
ou pas dit on merde. You use synonyms, my guy.
Now, I will not go out of my way and say, listen, you have this mental health issue or you're narcissistic.
That's not
because I don't know. Okay, I don't know enough about clinical narcissism to know. But based off the definitions you said the same fucking thing.
You use synonyms.
Yes.
You look at yourself and you find your
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's exactly what the fuck she did. Like, how? It must be coming up with so many goddamn terms and so many definitions, bro, that they don't realize the type of shit that they really be setting themselves up for, bro. But, like, it's like people who act like, folks who don't like narcissists are like just weak and codependent or something. Because it's like if you talking about what was this? What did the person say? They said, oh, if you feel like people are inconsiderate, like what do you say? Then you must be codependent or something. And I'm like, bro, how is acknowledging people's inconsideration of yourself codependent, bro? Like, everybody's supposed to do everything for themselves all the fucking time. Like, we're not a community of people. We ain't friends or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't work together. Like, what is you talking about? You know, but
yourself hot for you. You don't sit there and go, everyone around me knows I'm hot. That to me screams more of the narcissistic mindset.
No one in the world could know that you find yourself sexually attractive if you
and what she just said, that was true.
didn't choose to talk about it.
Yes, exactly.
Narcissists don't talk about it like that. It's not that. Oh, it's not like that.
Hold up now. They do talk about themselves like that. They do be like, everyone knows I'm hot and I'm bad or whatever. It's always some type of grandiose ass bullshit. It is. It is, boy. Now, I can't say that the difference between being autosexual and narcissism is definitely more so emotional and sexual rather than completely mental and like narcissism, when it comes to sex, it's not about them loving themselves or them loving the other person. It's about what they can get out that situation, what they benefiting from. So that's completely different from autosexuality. Although it is both some self-centered ass shit.
Ça fonctionne pas comme ça. C'est pas comme ça que ça fonctionne la vie. That's not what happens. You're basing yourself on the definition of narcissist throughout movies and media. That's not what really happens. But whatever.
Boy, that nigga been married. He ain't been dating these hoes. He ain't been dating these evil assholes.
Oh my God.
I've done an episode on asexuality. Does autosexuality fall under the asexuality spectrum?
It is considered asexual. The difference is you have the people that are sex repulsed, which most asexuals find themselves kind of on that side. I'm not to the point where I will never have sex with someone else, but I just don't prefer it.
So you're not asexual. All right.
I appreciate the follow. Halo bar? Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, that's one word, bro. Is that one word, bro? Halo Reboir? I don't know, man. People butcher my name all the fucking time. Motherfuckers be ApeB every time I get in the stream. Shit terrible.
What?
I feel like
ApeB.
when I watch a lot of this, and just be more and more confused. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That's my face normally when people tell me like, "Yeah, I'm demisexual." I'm just like, okay. You know what's funny? Because I don't know where this video is gonna go. Well, I think I have some idea. Remember we talked about this last time? Or we talking about everybody's coming out with these new sexualities?
That's fine.
Right? I'm sapiosexual. What does that mean? Well, I'm attracted to people's intelligence. Like, and for me, it's hard to be aroused unless I know somebody and like their mind stimulates me. You know, maybe it's because I grew up and everyone's just like, yeah, you know, I like people with personalities. No, I'm sapiosexual. Okay, I'm demisexual. What does that mean? I need to be attracted to someone's personality and soul before I can be sexually aroused. Okay, it's like most women I know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I missed something.
I mean, really, that's you telling yourself, what? Oh, what's the word for that shit? Oh, that's basically what demisexuals do. They have to tell themselves that we have an emotional connection or that, you know, I feel like we blah, blah, blah. And that's the only way y'all get to engage is because motherfuckers don't have the ability to like take in or be rejected. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to giving and receiving from others, it's awkward. It makes you feel nervous, so you don't want to deal with it, and it becomes like an habitual pattern to where you think about it like that. And so now it's like, oh well, I touch myself, and for some reason, when I touch my organs, they get stimulated. Now I'm autosexual. No, your ass just don't want to connect with people, and it's okay. It's okay.
Maybe I missed it. What do you think is the need for all these titles?
People want to belong to somewhere, even if it's to not belong somewhere. Super weird. I know.
Like, that's my whole thing with the LeBron getting through. I can't finish. I can't. I'm gonna come on my own actor. But that's why I felt like the LGBTQ. Well, fuck, I don't know if I be saying the letters right, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I think my ass dyslexic, bro. I be seeing shit so retarded, bro. But the way regular folks, like I got gay friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I got gay family members. Like I'm cool with gay folks. Like gay folks cool. I'll even say this to my gay friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like the way gay folks always want to make us like change our whole English vocabulary and our lifestyles to fit their lifestyle. Like I understand that you feel oppressed, or like you feel like people don't accept you for who you are, and you know they get violent, XYZ. But that's why you have safe spaces you can go to, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have your own space. That's why y'all trying to make it, they try to make y'all own channels, because everyone's never going to agree, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I hate is that, I don't want to say I hate it, but honestly, I don't understand why gay people act like everybody else should feel like being gay is normal. Like, the normal, natural way of the world is male, female, come together, make a child, reproduce, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just is what it is. You know, we all of us that were born did not create this world. You know what I'm saying? So to get mad at us because you want to deter from the natural way of things, bro, it just be like, all right, bro, I don't know what the fuck you on, but you know what? Y'all do that shit then. Okay, whatever. Like, they be just mad, bro, because they don't want to be like everybody else. And that's cool, bro. You don't have to be like everybody else, bro. But don't sit here and try to make all of us feel bad because we don't want to be y'all, or we don't want to engage in that mess. Like, you got to think about it, bro. Like, at one point, like, I was, you know, being acceptive of, like, the gay people around me and just hanging with them, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it with them, right? Like, after a while, kicking it with them, I had to look around the room and realize I'm in the middle of a bunch of gay dudes. Like, y'all be sucking fucking, like each other, bro. Like, why am I in the middle of y'all, bro? I have no reason to be around here. I'm not finna engage in that shit. And y'all looking at me sideways like, no, I'm not finna start. Hey, back y'all asses up. I need to find new friends. You feel me? Like, it just don't work. It just don't work like that, because they just want to use their holes and put their dicks in some hole. And if you around them, then shit. Now apparently you part of the hole. It's like they have no sexual discipline. Most of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got the femboys or whatever that act like women and, you know, be all loyal with. For the most part, everybody on that side is freaks. I mean, yeah, you got, you know, the heterosexual freaks, but like, I just think about the way, my bad, I'm like droning on and shit, but just think about every time you see a woman post a picture for Pride Month, she doing some freaky ass shit, talking about some fucking pride. Why you gotta be freaky to support gay people? Why? That shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. Like, are all gay folks freaky? No. So why every time that y'all show this goddamn rainbow, y'all gotta do some freaky ass nasty shit? Don't know, but that's what people have a problem with. It's not even the problem that you're gay. It's the problem that you want to sit out here and put your booty cheeks out in the middle of some fucking children and say I'm sexually freeing myself. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I told you human beings are weird.
Okay.
People want to belong somewhere, even if it means not belonging somewhere. Because not belonging somewhere is actually putting an etiquette or putting a tag on what you are, and then therefore belonging somewhere. Super weird, super contradictory, but I believe that's what it is. All right,
Like outcasts, basically.
Yeah,
They want to belong to the outcasts.
yeah, exactly. Because even when you don't belong, you still belong to the outcast. And it feels good to understand people, that to find people that really are connected with you. And if it doesn't feel good,
Am I cracking yellow? Oh no, we the same level. Cool.
to feel if it doesn't feel good to find people that are like you being an outcast, therefore you're a hipster. All right. Personally, I don't give a fuck about what your sexuality is. If I'm not trying to fuck you, it doesn't matter.
That's
But
fair.
hey, if that's what you do, you want to be like, yeah, I'm.
You know, hey, I used to say that, hey, what your sexuality is doesn't matter. Hey, I had to stop that because mugs be wanting to fuck me. I'll be honest. I be like, no, you need to leave me alone. You need to leave me the fuck alone, G. Hey, go weird ass up, man. Woman or man, bro. I just be like, leave me alone. At one point, I thought I was like asexual, but I just don't like people.
Fuckable, I want to fuck me. Do you, boo boo? Do you? That's your thing. That's your thing.
So is it acceptable for me to say like I'm a booby sexual?
Yeah.
Like I'm super attracted to women's teeth. Like no, it's not normal. I don't like sucking on, I like biting them, licking underneath, all that stuff. Does that make me a booby sexual if I want to? Like more than the average person. Like I'm obsessed with boobies.
I guess.
Okay, are niggas booty sexual? Which sounds gay, but
Super gay.
yeah, you're obsessed with ass. My question: at what point does your preference become a sexuality?
No, at what point your preference becomes an identity? Because now it's like it's your identity. It's not just a preference. It's just you're making it an identity. You claim you are like it's your whole being. Yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? Motherfucker started with homosexual.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, you're into men.
Cool.
Makes sense.
Lesbian. Okay.
Bye.
Hold on. They finna go down this road, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. This is not good for content, bro. Y'all should do this. Y'all should do this. This is not good. They gonna have the Rainbow Warriors that they do. They gonna have giant dildos beat their ass with. I like CJ from San Andreas.
Okay.
And then after that, it just I kind of felt lost.
Yeah.
Asexual, I can understand too. Like you're just not attracted. You
Asexual.
don't want it.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Makes sense.
I'm attracted to smart. I'm like,
I'm attracted to women with nice feet. Footy sexual.
and then there's people that just like put a lot of different categories and subcategorize just to be more specific. I'm hetero romantic sapiosexual. I'm like, you like smart dudes.
My suspicion is that these are dull people, and they try to look for things externally to make them special.
It's a possibility.
That's my perspective.
It's a possibility.
Because there's
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. All these fucking long ass. Ooh, I started breaking in the red. I mean, I leaned up. My bad. Damn, I'm loud as shit, huh? I'm gonna turn it down. Cause I know I'm loud as hell, bro. I know I'm loud as hell. Okay, that's better. My bad. What the fuck was I saying? What was I saying, bro?
an over them special.
It's a possibility.
That's my perspective.
It's a possibility.
Because there's an overlap between trying to look different, try to act.
You like smart dudes.
My sister.
Oh, yeah. I really do think like all these words that came up like in this millennial age, bro, it's all due to like motherfuckers who are like I ain't gonna say. No, I'm gonna say it similar to me. A bunch of motherfuckers who similar to me, who never developed a personality and shit that try to make themselves sound interesting. I'm pretty sure it more than likely started from Generation X, our parents, though. Like, because their parents was the crack generation. Their parents were the crack generation, the hippies and shit. So a lot of them have super trauma from that shit. And then that was their kids, you know, hey, type shit.
Suspicion is that these are dull people and they try to look for things externally to make them special.
It's a possibility.
That's my perspective.
It's a possibility.
Because there's an overlap between trying to look different, try to act different, and try to be different. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even their whole look. It's like I'm doing this, I'm doing all this extra stuff to peacock. Yeah. Right? I'm peacocking with titles. Yeah. I'm peacocking with things that are easily accessible. I can cut my hair. Oh. I don't gotta be in tip-top shape. I don't gotta get a fortune. My hair. Yeah. Like even their whole look. It's like I'm doing this, I'm doing all this extra stuff to peacock. Yeah. Right? I'm peacocking with titles. Yeah. I'm peacocking with things that are easily accessible. I can cut my hair tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I don't gotta be in tip-top shape. I don't gotta get a Fortune 500 company which takes. I don't gotta do none of that. Mm-hmm. If I want to peacock in this realm, I gotta just dress crazy and just say crazy. Because those two take the least amount of effort.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Right? There's nothing special about me, but I'm going to say that this thing about me that's a little bit peculiar is actually what's most special.
I can't attest.
Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like he right. Because I always say, bro, gay people don't care about nothing but being gay and enjoying themselves, bro. Like, they don't care about nothing else, bro. Like, yeah, you got some that's in politics because they're trying to change how people look at them and stuff. But at the end of the day, bro, they care about themselves and their experience, bro. And that boy, I belong to some shit.
So I can
or different kind of thing.
I really don't.
I would have liked it way more if y'all fucked cars. Then I would have been like, I accept.
There's some sexy cars out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, autosexual.
And put it inside you and do stuff. Hey, you're autosexual. Okay, let's get it.
Hey, look. Hey, you gotta get some Range Rover muffler though. I mean, hey, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a Range Rover. I mean, what you doing with it, G?
Otherwise, I'm like, what?
Touch my focus.
There's definitely been people who've like said stuff like that. Oh, stick shift. Let me ride your stick shift. Yeah. Okay, so if they've said it, somebody's done it.
Yeah. Let me touch your Honda Accord, baby.
Okay. I know people.
I'm pretty sure it's out there.
I've known for a long time that I've been able to experience love, desire, and pleasure with other people. But the second that you surpass, second base and you're migrating on to third, my brain tends to shut down.
So you're fine with making out, touching, good feeling. The moment you're about to bang, then your brain shuts off. But you're able to do all the other stuff. Boo-boo, I don't think that's...
I told you, bro. Muggs just got a problem giving and receiving. You know what's crazy, bro? We make up all these words, right, to describe shit. But you know what all these words describe? Less detailed words. And you know what's crazy? When you break down the big scientific words, some of these words mean the same shit. And your ass not being able to connect and being an autosexual because you only can connect with yourself and shit is valid.
It's a sexuality. You just might need therapy. You might have mental blocks that maybe make it hard for you. Like there's several reasons. But I think it's crazy. It's like it's not like I'm completely not interested in people. I like them fondling me. I like fingers inside. I like whatever. The moment is penetration, then I freak out. It's like, well, maybe you got some mental blocks. It's not just have to be a sexuality. People are really attracted to men with money. Remember we said currency sexual?
I like that.
Okay. Right, no, not gold diggers. No. It's a new sexuality. They're currency sexual. They're attracted only to men with a tremendous amount of wealth.
That makes a lot of sense.
You for real? Women saying that shit now, bro? Oh my, bro, he lying, bro. Bro, I'm finna Google this, bro. He lying, bro. He lying, bro. He is playing, bro. I don't think it might not be one word. And I spelled current wrong with my retarded ass. Current sexual issues. I'm gonna see currency sexual. What is sexual currency? Bro, I hope I don't see that shit on Twitter in the next 2 weeks, bro. I really hope I don't see that shit on Twitter in the next 2 weeks.
Bruv, currency section.
That makes a lot of sense.
Not
You just invented something.
Bruv.
To what degree do you prefer self-pleasure over pleasure with
I'm
others?
glad he was
Out of the
playing.
entire month, I usually only have sex like once or twice. But then with myself, it's pretty healthy, pretty regular.
So you don't just fucking.
Bro, regular heterosexual people do the same exact shit. Sometimes they have sex with people who they're not really attracted to, and it's maybe once a month, once every other month, or some shit like that. And the rest of the time they beating, they meet, finger popping, the bleed, the bean, bro. That is a normal schedule. What do you? That's why, bro. People just be talking, bro. People just be talking, bro. They be just trying to label themselves. I ain't did the same exact shit. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm aromantic. Like, nigga, I be romantic, bro. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh, maybe I'm asexual. No, I'm just tired of people's shit. I've been having sex. I've been attracted to women. Like, bro, we be tweaking, bro. We as folks, we be seeing shit, and we be just thinking way too goddamn hard about shit, bro. We really do as a whole, bro. We be thinking way too hard about shit, bro. It just be some shit, and it just be like, okay, look, it's there in front of you. That is what it is. Stop questioning it. Let's handle this. Like,
You fuck other.
I think you're addicted to porn. That's just my take, but whatever.
No, she's banging. She's masturbating to herself.
Yeah, to herself.
Yeah, she literally looks at herself in the mirror. And goes,
That's how you mess. Never mind.
me?
Never mind. No, I don't.
I curve my back and I hunch forward.
Curve your.
Oh yeah, you gotta get a bad posture when you do it.
Too much information. Anyways, okay, maybe not. I don't know much.
So she likes
herself.
She likes masturbating and she likes fucking other people.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I get there. Sometimes I don't want to bang my partner either. I be just tuning one out. But Abba, are you thinking about yourself when you do it? No. Okay, I think it's probably where we differentiate.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone's calling this narcissism. I'm like, I don't think it's narcissism, but it is kind of weird. It is very self-absorbed almost. Some people are calling it, oh no, this is just self-love. They just care about themselves. So I'm like,
go
bro,
back.
It's not.
Matter of fact, on my watch list. Okay, take this off. Ooh.
I want to ask this question because well-being, you mentioned well-being. The rate of rappers being killed in their own hood is alarming. It's almost like a red flag. You see him, oh, he's still out here? Damn, I hope he's okay. I hope he makes it home safe. How do you feel about that? Do you still visit your old hood? Do you still like hang out there? Like what how are you moving around?
I move how I'm supposed to move. Bulletproof truck, all that type shit. But I don't know, I feel like the reason why it's alarming is cause like back in the day it was more of a system. Kinda like when a nigga go to college. He go play in college, then he go to the league. So he get groomed up into that. Back in the day, like niggas, you got signed first. You had an A&R. A&R groomed you.
Right.
Like wheeled you out of the street a little bit. Like, all right, we're gonna move you here. Woo, woo, woo. Now you in the studio all the time. It was more so like, not a job, but it was a job. So it was like, by the time a nigga got to a certain level, he done seen certain shit and he know whatever. Nowadays, a nigga wake up, bro, and put a clip on Instagram, upload the video to YouTube. Now a label at his door and they just gave him $1 million. This nigga 19. So naturally he wanna like show his hood like, bro, I made it. So now he back in his hood. Now he looking out for his hood. But it's a catch-22, because it's like, I can make it and forget about my hood, and then my hood gonna be trying to kill me and rob me. Or I can look out for my hood, and now I can catch a Rico. So it's like a catch-22, so it's like, it ain't no, like, I can't really explain it. It's just like the time that we living in, niggas blow up so fast, the niggas that they beefing with, they mad because he just got signed or whatever the reason is, and niggas know you still gonna be right here. You 19, where else you going?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like that.
Do you feel, what advice would you give one of these 19-year-olds?
Like, shit, an anomaly, bro.
That's real, bro. You are an anomaly. Get your ass out of there, bro. Get your silly ass out of there. Like, you can't save everybody, no way. Like, you might as well do long distance business, bro. Like, you can't even go back to the hood with a degree and some money. If you go back to the hood, like, with nice cars, nice clothes, and you go to the club and all the motherfuckers have seen you before, is somebody gonna start hating, boy. Probably not even somebody that you never seen before, bro. Niggas will hate, boy, just because of their life that they living, bro. And you next to them, bro.
It's a catch.
It ain't no right or wrong.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah.
If you get on and turn your back on your hood, you a fuck nigga. They gonna try and take your jewelry. They gonna show the world, hey, he ain't even like that. He a bitch.
Yeah.
If you take care of your hood, you a fucking a leader. A fucking you Nino Brown.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's the lose-lose with that. Then it's like, I don't know.
That's why I say long distance business, bro. Like, you grew up there, right? So you kind of know what your people need. Like, why not look where you going off and you searching? Like, find something that you could send back to them. Something that they can build off of. Not your own money, per se. You know what I'm saying? Because you basically just giving them fish. Teach them how to fish instead, bro. Because we in a point where, we going to the digital dollar, bro. You is not going to be able to hide a damn thing. So, therefore, you're not going to be able to give people shit, bro. If it ain't your family, you really probably not going to be able to give them shit, bro.
I don't know what I would tell a nigga. Just move smart. And
Do
be
you still
safe.
visit your neighborhood?
Yeah, hell yeah. But I do it in the right ways, though. Like,
We give
Off
back.
What's the right way?
off
We
times.
giving back. We got them doing giveaways.
Yeah,
we do it at
Because
home.
I mean, that's the right way. When you're only supposed to be in the hood when you bless in the hood. If you're not blessed in the hood, be out. Don't hang around. Because the hungry's gonna come out eventually. Somebody that got some sort of mental issue or some shit going on in his life might be drinking around you. Or somebody who just shot at some niggas around the corner is hanging right next to you, and them niggas around the corner know that he's right there. What?
you gotta be one of them niggas, bro. Like, this shit just gotta be in you. Like, when I was a young nigga, I knew, like, bro, hanging around here can kill me, but I don't care. That shit come with it. A lot of niggas play that role, but then they try and be naive to the truth.
Right.
So it's like, you a street nigga, you a gangster, you ready for all this shit. So when you die, let your mama know that shit too. So she don't be saying how you a good kid and all this shit when it happen.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you own, be that type shit. So if you want to be a nigga who hang on the block, know that you can get killed hanging on the block, rapper or not.
Right.
That just come with it. That's how it goes.
Look, rapper or not, boy. But I ain't gonna lie, boy. My parent, like, my mama, you didn't want me to be in the street just because she used to saw what would happen to folks. But, you know, me being a man and growing up in East St. Louis, bruh, like, I got anger issues. So being in the streets, honestly, it was not for me, bro. Because, look, I get to whooping some nigga ass, bro. He gonna get mad and he gonna get a gun, bro. He get a gun? Shit, if he don't kill me, shit, then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be just whooping niggas ass because they fucking retarded or they fucking don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got really understand what you getting yourself into a lot of times. You got to really understand what you allowing yourself to do. That's why a lot of motherfuckers die and don't make it, because they just think they invincible and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even fucking invincible, my nigga. We mortals, and goddamn me, niggas die every day, G. Dead ass. Don't think it can't be you. You feel me? Don't think it can't be you. I don't give a fuck how much money you got.
Now, we had a conversation on the phone, and you said some ill shit. And I was like, yo, don't we have a responsibility of what kind of message we send it to these kids? Your response was, if a nigga really live like that, what you want him to do? Either he could rap about it and get out the hood, or what, just stay in the hood? Like, what you want?
Yeah.
And I felt like that was ill. I was like, yo, I never thought of it like that. But at the same time, how do you separate it? How do you keep niggas from getting into these situations? You see what's going on with this RICO thing and all that. Like, how do you find a balance? Like, is that even something that you worry about?
I feel like it depends on, like,
The person.
it depends on the relationship you got with the hood or your niggas. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The person,
Right.
yeah.
Like, if them really your brothers and that's
Like-
really your...
Like me, myself, I stayed out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't start gang banging until I moved somewhere else than where I grew up at. Why? It's just because I was in the street and I didn't know nobody. That's the only reason why. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck did he just say? What I was talking about?
I feel like it depends on, like...
Oh, the person. So, yeah, but I ain't got no ties to them niggas. Them niggas who I start fucking with later on in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really consider me, like, they fuck with me. You know, I'm they nigga type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we bang for each other, but they don't expect me to, like, bless they block or, like, you know, help they area or where the fuck they going, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same as niggas who actually grew up in the neighborhood together on the block and they've been knowing each other for 13, 18 years. You feel me? It's like that dynamic itself, bro, that shit come with some real history that motherfuckers never get over.
It depends on the relationship you got with the hood or your niggas, or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if them really your brothers and that's really your whatever, when your life change, they life supposed to change. So you find roles for niggas and find ways to where, like, they don't gotta be in the hood. Like, they don't gotta be on that type of shit.
Right.
And it ain't gonna work for everybody. Some niggas gonna die. Some niggas gonna go to jail. Some niggas gonna be successful though. Some niggas gonna get around you and become legit successfully just off being around you.
Yeah, they're gonna
Type shit. But I feel like you just gotta provide, like, avenues for that type of shit. Like, that's the goal, like, to pull niggas out, not to come hang with niggas every day.
And that's why I say, bro, you gotta make business moves. Do some a long distance business plan. You know what I'm saying? Bless them in ways where you teaching them how to fish. You know what I'm saying? Don't go down there and giving them the damn fish. Go down there and teach them how to fish, or send somebody who can teach them how to fish, bro. Like it's people really think that, like, once you get money, you should sit in poverty. No, you're a target. If I got a house in the hood and you know I got money, you know I probably got nice shit in my crib, bro. What's gonna stop somebody from breaking in with a gun? And when they break in and I'm there and I try to defend myself, they pop my ass. It's just that simple, bro. Niggas will rob your ass for a game system, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Every day, where they at.
But how do you like, okay, all right.
And you know what? The police ain't gonna investigate no fucking game system. Fucking lame ass cops. I think they say that to be over $300 or something.
Man, come hang with me. Yo, son, I'm fucked up. Da 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 da. All right, my nigga, stick with me.
So if you bought that shit used,
Hang with niggas every day, where they at.
But how do you like, okay, all right. My man, come hang with me. Yo, son, I'm fucked up. Da 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 da. All all right, my nigga, stick with me. We gonna go bust these couple moves, like da-da-da. I got a show over here. I got to walk through over here. Stick with me. I'm gonna give you some bread. You give him some bread. He go back to the hood. He cop a pack. He start selling or whatever, or he do some other shit with it. He get bagged.
Yeah,
That's you boxing yourself out of the situation that I provided you, though. Like once you choose to do what you gonna do after I did what I did, then what is there for me to talk about? I love you like a motherfucker, but now you understand you a liability because you provided opportunity and you risking me.
You went back.
Everybody, you say you love me like I love you, but nigga, you can't love me if you doing that and you know what I got going on. Right. Especially when you know what we can do and what we can build. So you can sleep at night knowing that. It's a lot of niggas I'm cool with that I can't really, I fuck with, like family, but
can't really
the
be fucking with them,
opportunity
bro.
have been there and you've done what you've done. So you already know that too. It's not nothing that I gotta explain to you, so
Right.
that's what it is.
What's
So,
the post?
you-
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No. Do your thing.
Does this Rico thing scare you? Not at all. My man.
Yeah, what's the pulse of the town? I just want to know, what's the pulse of the town? Now, I go back and forth to the A a lot, which I'll share with y'all. Y'all from there.
Yeah.
And like you said, what's the pulse of the town right now with the Rico, with the Young Thug and the Gunner? Like, what's the vibe right now?
It's just one of them things. It's like shit. It's just a dark cloud as far as if you from the city right now. It ain't really just let's go out, let's do this. It's just kind of like damn. It's not. These are people we see all the time. Atlanta motherfuckers grow up together, bro.
Right.
So you know it's not one of them. It's just a dark cloud. It's like damn. It's an unfortunate situation and. It's a lot of people, you know, y'all hear Thug and Gunner, but all
28 other people.
All of those people are from the city, and it's just an unfortunate incident at the moment. So it's not one of them things where it's just everybody just on the same wave. It's just like it's a down situation. You don't know what to say. It's just
Yeah.
I mean,
like, what the fuck?
but how do you feel about it being a rapper from there? You're a rapper. We're business people. We watch. You're a rapper from this town, and they're targeting rappers. Like,
Shit, I don't know, bro. That shit just come with it, I guess.
Because you say you're not afraid, but what are you doing to make sure you don't become an easy target? Because right now, we said this on previous episodes, rappers are now the mafia bosses in terms of profile.
That's what they say.
No,
That's what they say.
I'm talking about
because they want to scare
saying
they
they
want
are
into not
that's the
feeling bad
picture
for
that
what
they-
they
that's
doing.
the picture that they're painting.
No,
Yeah.
what it is, let me give you an
It's
example.
not mafia bosses, but it's called a Clean Neighborhood Act. I did a battle with Geechee Gotti about a year and change ago. And in my third round, I broke all this shit down.
Yeah.
Where I was like, yo, what you repping is now the new Rico. Like, your set is the new Kilo. The new Connect is the gangbanging rappers, and they putting people onto this. But these niggas is looking at all of y'all like, we put the big T on you. Now you a terrorist.
Yeah.
You considered a terrorist. I do my homework on niggas. Before I battle this nigga, I got on the line. Yo, I want to see what kind of rep this nigga got, what kind of rap, blah, blah, blah. I put my inquiries out. And then somebody came back to me and was like, yo, I'm going to tell you, you know, what the nigga got bagged for, but don't ask no more because he's being watched. He's on that list. I'm like, what list? Terrorist. I said, why? He was like, yo, that's what they consider these guys now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, shit. That's crazy.
I feel like in life, bro, the reason why he says he don't worry, bro, in life you can't control what happens, but one thing you can control is the truth. And when you know you're moving how you need to move, doing what you need to do, you don't need to worry.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to get into my heart, bro. That's the shit I'm trying to take on, bro. When you know you're not doing nothing fucked up, when you know you on your P's and Q's, you need to be confident about that shit. Because if you're confident about that shit, you can walk forward farther. You can get a better stride. You can breathe easier, you know what I'm saying? Because you know damn well that you ain't about that, you ain't getting in that shit. You ain't in the middle of that shit. Ain't no reason for them to bother you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason for nobody to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If they do, just handle that shit how you supposed to.
That's why I said my man. I was like, nah, then there's nothing to worry about.
I just get nervous because we've never seen the history of America, young black men become millionaires and not need no white man. Fuck you, we doing it on our own, we making it happen. That scares these.
This is a fucking dangerous ass time for us, bro. I mean, bro, it's a dangerous time for even me. All niggas who trying to come up, get some money, and they know the truth, like you not no idiot. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you don't watch the fucking news, you don't see these people actively lying on television and knowing what kind of laws they're trying to present or taxes they trying to push to, fuck with your money. You actually paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, them are the type of motherfuckers that they wanna clamp down on. Because if you educate people, bro, then people know enough to where they can't be manipulated. And that's what the government hates the most, you know what I'm saying? Because, we in this age where everybody sees the same shit. So, if everybody sees the same shit, there's one thing I've learned in my 28 years of life, is that when people hear the truth, they know it's the fucking truth. So, if somebody puts the truth in front of you, and you've never thought about it, and you think about that shit, you're going to be like, holy shit, these motherfuckers playing us. You know what I'm saying? It just takes that. That's why we got to keep talking. We got to keep relating to one another. Because at the end of the day, we are all affected by the same laws. If China, Russia, or anybody else comes to blow up this motherfucker, they is killing everybody. They not just killing white folks and taking the black folks with them. They is killing the black folks, the white folks, the Asians, and whoever else want to step up or who they want to kill at that time and place. Like, we gotta get less self-centered when it comes to certain shit. Like, we can work hard and grow all we want to, but if we not growing together, like, that's the problem with the Rico shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't just give people money. You can't give them the fish. You gotta make at least a pier, cause you in a village, right? You gotta make a pier, get a nice pier, so everybody can come there and learn how to fish. G.
These people. So now, like you said,
I don't think
no.
it's
Let me show you.
White man, though.
Hold on.
I don't think it's that.
Hold on. You
What
said
is
you,
it?
Hold on. You said
It's the culture. It's what it is.
but you've been in America since you were 6, and then they tried to find a way to get you out of here. What do you think that?
Ain't got shit to do with it. It's a new age. We in the third party age. DoorDash, Instagram, contractors and shit. Like, everybody's outsourcing work. Everybody's their own asset and entity in this time of age, damn near.
That was for? Come on now.
Nah, it's not just out
I
of
can't
here.
really say it's just racist though. Like, I don't,
Dog.
It's
We
not-
just don't do
it's-
that.
I don't think it's just that.
Yes, it is.
So how the
He's
hell
not
is Jay-Z
saying-
a billionaire?
He's not saying it's not
They
that.
want him out of here.
No, wait. It's not
He not
racism. I feel like, and I'm not even
But I'm saying-
speaking for him.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, go.
No, you. I was talking
I'm
about
not
you.
saying his situation, that whole ICE situation, in my opinion, that's people, not white, people that watched this man grow up, wanted him to still be the same person he was at 18 and not liking the man he was at motherfucking 26 doing what he needed to do. They wanted a knucklehead. They wanted to pull over a knucklehead. They wanted a trunk full of bullshit. They wanted, and it's not that. And sometimes people can't face
The
a
truth.
person that's genuinely
Right.
doing what they need to do and
I agree.
genuinely changing people around their life. If you stare at a kid for 10 years and they on bullshit and they finally change their life, and now you can't sleep at night and do it, you gonna figure anything, any way to, you can't believe it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just kind of what it is. You know, it's not no.
Yeah, like once the
Yeah.
hoe, always the hoe type shit.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: if you ask a district attorney, what's a bigger prize, El Chapo or getting Jay-Z locked up? They taking Hove. He a bigger profile than
I
El
don't know
Chapo.
about
Yes, that's a fact.
Nah, that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Cause of the fame.
They want the rapper.
He's beyond famous. His wife is Beyonce. He's damn near a billionaire.
It's a billboard.
If somebody locks up Jay-Z, they'll become president faster than locking up El Chapo. I'm telling you.
Jay is beyond that.
I'm just giving you the
he's
context of
beyond
what we are.
They don't want to
Profile,
lock
star
Jay
power.
up. The people that will be locking him up is his partners and business people he working with. They don't want to lock Jay up.
Jay-Z got too much money too much money. Too much money. Like, Harvey Weinstein, he's on that level, bro. He's a billionaire, bro. When you got billions of dollars, your money is going places, bro. Trust me. There is people hitting them up and doing business with them, bro. Like, they not getting caught in that shit. People gonna keep them safe. Like, unless he go touch some fucking kids or something, or, like, touch a bunch of women, something that, like, motherfuckers just can't look past, bro, he is going to be okay.
I don't even want to think like this.
He's beyond that.
I'm not talking about. He's not thinking like that. Listen. Once you hit billionaire status,
he not worth it.
You're too valuable to the economy, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
that's why billionaires. You don't never hear, oh, this billionaire was arrested today.
Yeah.
It's just not happening, bro.
Well,
It's not
he
happening.
own part of the NFL, like sitting down with real people. No, that's not happening.
But locally, what they can do now, and this is what I feel like the plan always been, mass incarceration. Get
it's money.
Okay, all right. Oh, this is what's.
I don't think it's mass incarceration no more, bro. I believe the next move is to quarantine us all by our poverty states, by like our levels of income and shit, right? So, say some bad shit happen, right? Say like all the prison workers go on strike or some shit. Say like a war happened and they can't keep the prisoners in the jail. You know what I'm saying? Say what's it called? Chaos break out in the country from like gun riots and all this crazy shit, and they enforce martial law. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really where we at. We in between our own citizens rising up and turning on themselves, the military putting us taking control, or even shit, them letting out all the inmates and putting it under military control. Like, either way, no matter what happens, it's gonna be some stressful shit. Let's be real.
Popular now? Oh, all right. Now let's throw that T word on them, and let's find the people with money. And
That's involved with them.
Find a way to get to it.
And we can stop their whole money source,
Pulling
cut
the
their head
thread.
off.
The Fed's always been
Certain ones that they're targeting. They're targeting the ones with money that are not a part of their system. The ones that are not signed up with their system. We can't speak about a person like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a part of the system at this point. These dudes that's running around, you saying El Chapo and them like that, that's selling drugs and doing what they want to do, it's not a part of the system. They're going to take you down. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a part of the system, and that's you're going to get took down by the system. Jay-Z's on a whole nother level.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually agree with that, because when I graduated from college and got this decent job, bro, the police started treating me different, bro. Like, even though, like, I was, like, never, like, a bad motherfucker or whatever, like, the police around here, you know what I'm saying, like, I could tell that they, like, got used to who the fuck I was. And once I got a job, like, a decent job, bro, they started acting different when they pulled me over and shit, bro. But that shit, man, that's deep, bro.
TikTok is now the most used social media app by Generation Z, with TikTok having more engagement than YouTube and 1 billion active monthly users. It's very clear that if you've been paying attention, TikTok is now taking over the world. Everyone you know and probably yourself have the app on your phone right now, and yet countries around the world are starting to ban TikTok. The US military has banned the app on all devices and the devices of their family members. And now, according to top politicians, researchers, and the CIA, TikTok now poses the greatest threat to national security. But even darker is that just in the last few months, experts have now discovered that TikTok is creating a mental illness pipeline, a pipeline that almost no one knows about. It's barely been reported on, but it's a pipeline that is affecting all of us. In fact, this TikTok pipeline is becoming so damaging that President Joe Biden was forced to announce that TikTok is now, quote, a matter of genuine concern. But how on earth could a stupid lip-syncing app become a national security threat? What makes this app so dangerous? Well, to understand this, we need to begin looking at the start of this pipeline. It all starts with the average TikTok TikTok are waking up and checking TikTok on autopilot. Just a couple videos before I get up, you think to yourself. But before you've gotten out of bed, you've been scrolling for 30 minutes and didn't even realize it. These short bursts of 30-second videos serve as noise, empty distractions that have already increased your dopamine tolerance. And this is how the TikTok mental illness pipeline begins. From the minute you wake up looking at your phone to the rest of the hours you spend on TikTok, you are constantly rewiring neural pathways that help manage your emotions, self-control, and information processing. Which is why if you have TikTok, it is destroying your attention span at a faster rate than any other social media app. A study from August 2021 found that TikTok destroys the part.
I ain't gonna lie. TikTok ain't got enough on it to stimulate me long enough, bro. Is my fucking camera over too far? I'm talking when I frame, but my ass be needing so much fucking dopamine, bro. I can't even do TikTok, bro, because so much of the shit on there is not funny. I can make myself laugh being retarded faster than watching them. Hell, it just got to the point where I'm like, I might as well make my own videos and rewatch the motherfuckers over and over.
Part of your brain that inhibits self-control. But even worse, this happens to everyone. If you right now have even a limited exposure to TikTok, it only takes a few hours to make your brain addicted to the flow of videos that TikTok endlessly supplies. The same study found that this constant stream of videos damages your prefrontal cortex, and this damage is permanent, which is why it's now reported that we have the attention spans of goldfish. And when you have a low attention span, this also destroys your self-control. And studies show that when you have lower levels of self-control, it's very likely for you to become much more depressed. But you see, this is just the start of how damaging TikTok is. This is just a small taste of things to come, because it only gets much worse from here. But before we continue, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, Morning Brew. Morning Brew is a free daily newsletter.
Look, I'm just waiting for the generation of super people, man. They probably gonna be our kids, bro, because there ain't no way in hell these motherfuckers gonna grow up with all this goddamn dopamine and just not do shit at lightning fast. Hold on, first of all, you know what I just thought about? Bro, they told all these black kids they had ADHD and wanted to put them in like special needs classes and shit, and we all about to have ADHD. That shit evolution, nigga. That shit evolution, bruh. Because once you done with it, right? Once you learned it, right? And I usually say ADHD ain't an attention problem, it's an interest problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not interested. It's not stimulating enough for you. So you go on something else. You gonna keep going until you find something that's stimulating. But shit, at this point, the whole world gonna have it. Motherfuckers gonna be building blocks, gonna be building houses, pools, and all kinds of shit all at once and running back and forth. We're gonna have a whole nation of builders because everybody gonna have ADHD and don't know what to do with their hands.
Delivered to you Monday to Sunday. They get you up to speed on business, finance, and tech news in just 5 minutes. Before I subscribed to Morning Brew, I'd start my mornings aimlessly browsing YouTube and Twitter. But now with Morning Brew, I receive a summary of relevant news stories that are really informative. For example, I learned that American investors now have stakes in more than half of all Premier League football teams, with Chelsea FC now being the latest club to be gobbled up by investors. Dopamine. With Chelsea being bought out.
You know what? That's the same shit as niggas checking sports stats every day. Well, fuck, I don't know. I ain't in sports like that.
Due to sanctions being placed on Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich. There's no reason not to subscribe to Morning Brew if you're interested in business, finance, or tech. It's completely free and takes less than 15 seconds. You're wallowing in. I'm finding that there is a direct link between TikTok and the mental illness epidemic we are wallowing in. A much bigger correlation than any other social media app. But what's more pressing is that TikTok actively promotes this mental illness epidemic. The mental illness epidemic it's cultivating. You see, the culture of TikTok creates a perfect breeding ground for mental illness. And oftentimes this is a classic problem with all social media, where people become anxious and depressed when they see other people's perfectly manufactured lives online. creating an impossible standard for young people to achieve. This has been reported with Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and it's been happening for years on all social media. And even before social media, this was happening in magazines and on TV. And whilst TikTok does contribute to this problem in a massive way, this doesn't account for the drastic rise in all mental illnesses. TikTok, unlike other social media apps, glamorizes mental illness. With its advanced algorithms, TikTok is creating whole subcultures dedicated to the promotion and self-diagnosis of mental illness. In fact, it's very likely that if you go on the TikTok front page, you'll often see the commodification of mental illness, something quirky and as a personality trait. Now obviously this is bad for those who actually suffer from mental illness, but this has gotten so bad that TikTokers are actively fabricating entire lists of symptoms, syndromes, and disorders, which in itself is creating this whole new phenomena.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna lie, bro. These motherfuckers be on these damn TikTok trends of depression and social anxiety, and then kids be diagnosing themselves and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I got glimpsed of that side of TikTok. I was like, bro, I'm not liking any of these videos, bro. I'm not finna pull myself into that shit, bro. Y'all motherfuckers on her sick, bro. Like, even the females who use they trauma stories as ways to go viral, y'all sick, boy.
2021, roughly 13 teens were referred to the Rush Medical Center. These were mostly teenage girls, and they began to exhibit the abnormal involuntary actions of Tourette's syndrome, where they would have, quote, involuntary actions from jerking arm movements to cuss words to head and neck twitches. They were also reported as hurting themselves, littering their bodies with cuts and bruises. And strangely, one of the medical workers working with them noticed that a fair majority of the teens were saying the word beans in a British accent. This same medical worker then found out that all these girls shared the same interest in watching TikTok videos about Tourette's, with the researcher finding that the top Tourette's activist on TikTok was a British woman who shouted beans frequently as part of her condition.
Bro, and this is why, you know, I don't like this whole, when people be talking about it's a generation of TikTok personalities, you gotta understand, these are a bunch of people that don't have a sense of self, bro. They don't have a sense of self, bro. So when they, just like when you get around a group of friends and somebody is funny, you know what I'm saying? So your sense of self gravitates towards that person. I ain't gonna lie, when it's about somebody being funny, you know what I'm saying? It's really more so about interest rather than a lack of sense of self. But when you start to take on what they saying onto yourself to the point where it causes you a mental handicap, yo, your sense of self is fucking not there at all, G. Like, I ain't gonna say the truth, it's just not there. That motherfucker's non-existent, G. Like, 'cause you just took the whole thing and just fucked it up, huh?
TikTok phenomena has weird parallels to the 2001 anthrax attacks, where people who never contracted the disease developed similar symptoms after watching too many reports from anthrax. This weird TikTok mental illness phenomena was then further proven in later years. Researchers found that due to the isolation of lockdowns leading to increased screen time, huge swaths of teenagers developed mental illnesses, with many of these young TikTok users having TikTok-induced tics. But then when society went back to normal in 2022, this spike in Tourette's went down considerably. They discovered that people who watched TikTok videos on Tourette's would actually develop Tourette's just by watching these videos. And then later on in DSM-5 TikTok, the author found—
I ain't gonna lie though, I don't know, it's because I get to stretching, right? So when I get to stretching and popping my body, other people be like, damn, you know, that's so self-relieving, or, you know, I feel like it knocks up some dopamine in your head, and so it makes you say, hey, I want to do that shit too. It's like when you listen to gangster music and they rapping about how they gonna fuck up the streets, you don't want nothing with me type shit, you know what I'm saying? You like, ooh, yeah, fuck you, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit, that dopamine energy, I think that shit contagious. If you record yourself high on dopamine doing something, bro, and other people see that shit, I feel like they'd be wanting to do that shit. Even if you high on dopamine, like pumping yourself up type shit, that shit contagious.
The promotion of mental disorders on TikTok took up front page real estate on the app, with many of these influencers faking mental illness for clout. Like for example the TikToker called Tix and Roses. Tix and Roses claimed to have suffered from Tourette's by the age of 6, and by 2017 she had created a TikTok account to spread awareness for Tourette's and promote her business. It didn't take long for her to amass over 500,000 TikTok followers. However, suspicion was high from the moment that Tix and Roses gained any semblance of a following, because not all people with Tourette's present vocal tics. In fact, a vast majority of people with Tourette's don't have this symptom. However, if someone with Tourette's has tics, then there tends to be a few key characteristics that are mostly consistent with other sufferers of Tourette's. These are that the tics are semi-voluntary and can often result in injury. They are also random, though generally happen in batches or in groups. And lastly, they are commonplace. The urges are always present in day-to-day life, and suppressing the tics for extended periods of time is close to impossible. Of course, all these symptoms can vary, but there is a general pattern. However, Tix and Roses seem to defy lots of these rules. Her tics seemed to conveniently be timed and had a regularity to them that was atypical to say the least. It all seemed staged, but this wasn't proof.
Is this bitch sneezing in the food? What kind of fucking disorder? You know what? That bitch sneezing in the food for likes. Oh shit.
By itself. However, this was the first suspicion of many, which led people who investigated Tix and Roses down a dark path of deception and disgust. In hindsight, it was very clear that Tix and Roses videos were staged. The combination of how fake they looked compared to actual Tourette's, as well as how Tix and Roses would smile into the camera and laugh at every other tic, made a convincing case by itself. Although all the lies unraveled when people started to investigate the other things that Tix and Roses had posted, what they found was shocking. Tix and Roses had numerous channels dedicated to topics other than Tourette's, and on these videos she would never tic at all. For example, she had a TikTok dedicated to crystal healing, where she displayed no visible tics whatsoever, but she did have.
I mean, you gotta understand, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I'm into physical therapy and shit, right? When she doing this, what the fuck she was doing, bro? First of all, you can't involuntarily do that, bro. You cannot involuntarily roll your neck up and forward into your chin. That is a lot. First of all, that is a lot of neurological pathways, baby. I ain't gonna lie. Like, hey, I saw that shit and just off the top of my head, I'm like, bro, that shit not real, bro. Because who the fuck ticks like, nigga? That's hella muscles, bro. Like, that's me going. I talk about got Tourette's. Like, the fuck, yeah. How the fuck you doing?
Have an excuse. These were just short videos, so she couldn't suppress their tics. But then, in an hour-long live stream, she went the entire duration reading poetry without exhibiting a single tic. This is impossible for anyone who actually suffers from Tourette's, and it was something she couldn't weasel out of easy, especially considering the symptoms she had shown off on her Tourette's account. As this evidence spread like wildfire, Tix and Roses tried one last trick. In a futile attempt to prove her critics wrong, she uploaded a letter from a doctor that seemed to prove she had Tourette's. However, the letter seemed off, in much the same way as her tics did. There were numerous mistakes. Some of her diagnoses were listed twice, all were left extremely broad, which no real doctor would do. But worst of all is, why did the doctor refer to her as a very pleasant 27-year-old left-handed lady? Even the logo at the top of the sheet looked fake. In fact, it matched the first Google image results, but didn't match the logo on official documents later uploaded by a Reddit user. With her web of lies falling apart and her videos being mobbed by people exposing her fraud, Tix and Roses vanished from the platform. And now Tix and Roses is just the tip of the iceberg here. The fact that faking a mental illness is any way desirable on the platform is the real problem with TikTok. You see, TikTok actively promotes these sorts of channels. And I mean, who knows at this point how many millions of young people have been exposed to content that celebrates and promotes mental illness. And then once these users are exposed to this sort of content, they are then caught in these algorithm loops that make the users mentally ill themselves.
What I tell you, I was not finna like them fucking videos, bro. That shit sick as fuck, bro. I was not finna like them videos, boy. I saw that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, boy? Like, what the fuck they doing, boy?
I mean, social media in general plays a huge role in developing one's identity and personality, but with TikTok, this process works in such a powerful way, where the app actively recommends these channels.
Bipolar 2 billion? On my life, and ain't that many bipolar niggas in the world, bruh. Making TikToks, bruh. That shit not real, bruh. That shit not real, bro. Them niggas not really bipolar, boy. That's hell. I say views. You know what? I don't know why I thought that was like 2 billion posts. I don't know why I thought that was like 2 billion posts.
Channels to exactly the kinds of people who would be most vulnerable to it. People suffering from Tourette's will see a lot of Tourette content. Depressed people will mostly be shown depressing content. People who are anxious are showed anxiety-inducing content. If the app thinks you're in the same demographic as people who engage with this content, then it will guide you towards it. But the worst thing...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I only like, on TikTok, I only like dancing and funny stuff. Because in my life, that's all I need, bro. All I need is to enjoy myself. Like, I don't even hang around people that cause too much stress, too much bullshit anymore. It's unnecessary.
Thing is that through TikTok's insanely advanced AI algorithms and addictive user design, TikTok will trap you in these thought loops and you won't even be aware that you're in one. In one article by Sadie Lee, she describes her experience on TikTok, where she found herself in this addictive TikTok loop of people self-diagnosing OCD and autism. She described that once she was stuck in this loop of content, she and millions of others would engage with this community of self-diagnosing on TikTok. And this is where the TikTok pipeline takes a very sinister turn, because the true danger of this lies not only in its damage to the people who really suffer from these conditions, but also to TikTok users' own self-development and future progress. Dr. Anthony Daniels highlighted this problem in his book Life at the Bottom, where he described the underdevelopment and poverty of the English underclass. He claimed that the cause of their suffering was due to their mindset and lack of personal responsibility, which was instilled by their family and culture.
Nigga, that's the hood, nigga! That's the fucking hood, nigga! What the fuck you talking about? Like... Damn, is TikTok the weapon? I ain't gonna lie, if TikTok the weapon form that gives me, that motherfucker not prospering, G. But, bro...
Which is why he recounted that the English underclass weren't suffering from material poverty, but poverty of the soul. When working with these people, he described, quote, "Day after day, I hear of the same violence, the same neglect, the same broken relationships, the same nihilism, the same dumb despair." He recounted that people suffering the most in English society usually happen due to destructive thought loops instilled in them by their culture.
Okay, hold on. So, basically what he is saying is that, okay, first of all, the thought loop's been there. Like, yeah, we do that. But TikTok is inducing the bad and the we're going to call it negative thought loops, because everything you do in life is habit. It's all habitual, right? So everything that you fucking doing, bro, is something that you didn't train yourself to do technically, or you ain't got used to doing. So, that's why I only watch comedy and jokes. Because I ain't got used to only watching dancing, and I know better than to start habitually watching stuff about, oh, I'm depressed, when your anxiety is bad. Like, why would I want to watch that and be like, ooh, what about my anxiety? Ooh, am I depressed? Ooh, oh my goodness, I'm paranoid. Ooh, Tourette's. Like, why would I want to do that to myself?
Culture, where they would adopt this mindset that negates all self-accountability and personal responsibility. For example, he saw this with alcoholics who would explain their misconduct while drunk, saying things like the beer made them mad, acting as if the beer drank the alcoholic. And this denial of agency, and therefore the personal responsibility, gives people excuses to damage their own progress. They can blame something else. They can blame the alcohol. The murderer can blame the knife. Or in the case of TikTok, the user can blame their self-diagnosis as an excuse for their self-gratification, pleasure-seeking, lazy attitude that stunts their emotional and personal development. And then mixed with the damage TikTok is doing to its users' brains, which is causing a lack of self-control through destroying your attention span, and it's very clear that TikTok is poisoning Generation Z, leaving millions in poverty of the soul, which is a very worrying fact considering that TikTok is the most used social media site of all time, and spending 80 minutes a day watching these videos, allowing TikTok to accrue over 1 billion users and being downloaded over 200 million times in the United States alone. And with TikTok's design making it very easy for almost anyone to go viral, TikTok is now fostering a whole new wave of clout chasing as well. Thanks to TikTok, young people are increasingly buying into the idea that narcissism, not fulfillment, not meaning, not authenticity, but narcissism is the ultimate measure of satisfaction. And is it really any wonder given the warped and corrosive view that's fed to Generation Zs by TikTok's algorithm?
Hey, y'all saw that damn picture of that girl in that fucking dumpster buck ass naked, bro? Bruh. I was like, bro, we can't be going this damn far, bro, for some likes. She had her pussy out, bro. She was in nothing but like with like Shanghai boots, bro, in a dumpster, and she had her shit spread, bro, like this, bro, on some trash bags, bro. I'm talking about the dumpster filled to the fucking top, bro, and she got her pussy and the titties out, pussy on the bag, bro. Bag got dust, bag got garbage dust on it, and she got her clitoris on that motherfucker. I was like, oh, gee, we is wildin', bro. We is wildin'.
I mean, if you're not posting about mental illnesses and denying all personal agency, the other easiest.
Why that bitch sneezing in the package too? Bro, this video something else, bro. That's why I don't watch that shit on TikTok, bro. That's why I don't watch that shit on TikTok, bro. Why am I so far out of the frame, bro? Hold on, bro. Let me move this motherfucker. Oh, the camera too far over. Oh, okay. Yeah, that make a little sense. It was, boy, you be having to move that motherfucker like a half a decimeter, boy. And that bitch didn't turn around the whole damn world.
easiest way to go viral on TikTok is to dance provocatively, which is making TikTok a virtual meme market, all for the pleasure of horny teenage droogs and pedos. That's why if you go on TikTok, you'll be bombarded with endless insipid videos of girls shaking their ass to music. I mean, the majority of posts on the sites look like underage girls either showing off their bodies or being explicitly sexual. That's,
you know, it's crazy why I know this. It's underage white blonde-haired girls. So what I think that is, I think that's a bunch of young white creepy motherfuckers, because I'm pretty sure when it comes to men that they outnumber all other men in America. So when a little nice white woman posts a video, young especially, you got all these young teenage boys liking and thirsting. And then you got all these pedophile old ass creep ass motherfuckers liking and thirsting. Like when Bad Baby made 50 million on OnlyFans, when she get 18? Why you think that is? You don't think motherfuckers been watching that girl for years, bro? That little young ass girl, bro. I ain't gonna lie, as a black man in America, bro, this shit hard as fuck, bro. This is, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Being in this age of America as a black man, bro, this shit difficult, bro. This shit difficult, bro. Not only do I have to work with stigmas and, you know, motherfuckers not liking me or feeling like I can't do the job because I'm a black dude in the way that I talk differently than them, but you gotta look at the way business is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like women, bro. The pandemic took women up, bro. Women went up, and not only did women go up, but hell, white women, young white women, they got a massive income source, bro. Like one of them hoes make OnlyFans. Bro, I was watching this video and some random ass skinny, I wouldn't even say she was white. She probably like white and Latina type stuff. So she kind of had the nose with the long black hair and some glasses. And she was pretty okay, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't all that. That bitch made $250,000 on OnlyFans in 1 year, bro. And stopped. You know, like as a man with a degree in a trade in renewable energy, do you know how much shit I would fucking do with $250,000? You couldn't give my black ass $250,000, bro.
That's why the Charli D'Amelios, the most followed people on TikTok, having over 100 million followers, just shake their ass to earworm music, all for the creepy pleasure of horny men. And what's even worse is that most of these TikTok stars haven't even left school, but nonetheless, this is in turn incentivizing the girls watching to mimic that exact behavior, all for the chance of gaining more views and more likes. And this trend couldn't be better summed up than with the rise of TikTok videos catalyzing OnlyFans success, where TikTokers lure simps to their OnlyFans pages, where these horny simps will fork over their hard-earned cash for a virtual girlfriend experience, like OnlyFans user Gothegg, who described how she used her TikTok virality to make $200,000 a month on OnlyFans in just the space of 5 months.
$200,000 a month? And I said that bitch made $250,000 in a year, nigga. $200K a month? A month? Bro, I be sitting here working on skills, trying to get certifications, bro. Planning hard as fuck, bro. And women just take off their clothes. They don't even be fit. That's what be... Bro, they don't even be fit, bro. Bitches be laying around eating chicken wings, drinking, and all that shit, bro. But all she gotta do is put on some shorts, turn around, pull out a booty cheek, bruh. And she done got like over... Man, no, I was gonna say $1,000, bro. She ain't got 20,000, bro. Like, bro, how is we supposed to compete with that, bro? How motherfuckers want to talk about niggas broke, bitch? How am I supposed to compete when your pussy when you put it on the market for everybody, bro? How? Ain't pussy priceless? You setting the price for it though, and you selling it to everybody. Bro, that's why I say, bro, I'm next, bro. Bro, I'm finna get sexy flexy, bro. I'm gonna put this Long Johnson on that motherfucker, boy. I'm not finna sit here and... Bro, you tell bitches make random ass pages, and she getting 200K a month. We're the thirsty girls, cause I know it's too many women out here, bro. I'm just waiting. It's we almost there. Me and Die every day. We almost there.
Months. Other top OnlyFans creators have also spoken about how TikTok has enabled them to become these hyper-affluent online stars. And this phenomenon wouldn't be happening anywhere near as quickly if not for TikTok, where TikTok is catalyzing this wave of desperate simps to hand over the money to these people who influence their everyday lives. And this trend became even darker when a Wall Street Journal investigation on TikTok found that when you said you were 13 years old and searched for OnlyFans on the app, the algorithm will bombard you with videos about adult entertainment and drugs. It's becoming very clear that TikTok is destroying Generation Z, and there's almost no way these young children can even defend themselves when they're up against some of the most advanced AI technology and sophisticated algorithms the world has ever seen. And TikTok doesn't just turn a blind eye either. These algorithms are designed to expose innocent minds to the most depraved things on the platform. And this is when the TikTok pipeline becomes very sinister. A recent study recently found that 16% of toddlers aged 3 to 4 are now on TikTok. The age restrictions on TikTok are so easy to fool that a toddler can do it, and they often do. And this number of toddlers on TikTok is only projected to grow, and these toddlers will be victims of all the things I've just spoken about. We have no idea the damage this will do to the younger generation. But let's...
You know, it's crazy. It's crazy how kids can learn how to work smartphones so fucking fast, bro. Your kid can be 3 years old, and it will know how to download the app, go into the app, make a profile, and watch some fucking videos, bro. Like, it's crazy how intelligent we getting, bro. It's crazy. But we so fucking intelligent, bro, that like, no. It's like we so fucking intelligent, we don't use our intelligence. It's the same way I be thinking about the simple fact that like we have bad backs and legs because we sit all the time because we invented cars and chairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't walk nowhere. Niggas don't get no back strength. no real scapular strength. They not pulling nothing. They not lifting up nothing. They not pulling themselves up nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's steps. You know, like, it's crazy, bro. The way small things will change us for the rest of for generations, bro. Generations, bro. Smartphones, bro. Kids be on these smartphones doing shit, bro. And you be like, how? That's why they made a whole kids YouTube app for them, so they can't even get off of it, bro. Like, there ain't no reason for them to download regular YouTube.
Let's not forget, TikTok is complicit in all of this. As these children grow up, they are going to be exposed to increasingly depraved content. Their culture, their personality and identity will be shaped by TikTok. These young, impressionable toddlers are being shaped by TikTok's algorithms, and only time will tell what effect this will have in the future. But one thing is for certain, TikTok...
Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe that's my purpose. You got all these people putting bad energy. I always felt like my purpose was to help people understand and provide them with some decent energy that'll help them grow. You know what I'm saying? If we are all infectious, as I believe we are, then maybe that is my calling, because this shit is disgusting to me, bro. Like, the way people just push it out there just because it's gonna get them some dopamine and may get them some money, that shit disgusting, bro.
Is manipulating the minds of over 1 billion people. And the worst part is, TikTok's damage is very insidious. Almost no one knows about this. The research is only just beginning to appear. And if TikTok keeps growing and expanding as it is, we're only going to hear more and more of these terrifying tales in the near future. We have no idea the long-term damage this is doing, and yet the younger generations are being completely addicted to the app. I mean, how many of your friends and family are already addicted to the app? The worst part is that this pipeline is all deliberate. This is just part of a plan. It's manufactured, which is why TikTok is considered the world's biggest cyber threat. This is the part that makes TikTok a matter of genuine concern and a threat to national security, because the people who control TikTok's algorithms are the people rewiring the brains of Generation Z. They are brainwashing the youngest among us, and they are doing this on the orders of the Chinese government. That's why the Chinese version of TikTok is the complete opposite of the West. Instead, on the Chinese version of TikTok, all videos that are flagged as degenerate by the Chinese government are actively removed, and yet at the same time, the algorithm promotes videos of hardworking everyday people sharing their life and work accomplishments. And as you'd expect, these videos are generally wholesome, upbeat and positive, with there being a literal section on the Chinese TikTok called Positive Energy to promote the Communist Party. But in the West, TikTok promotes the exact opposite. On our version of TikTok,
that's
we're
crazy.
With girls shaking their ass to musical earworms.
That's crazy, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? I support that shit. I support that fucking shit, bro. I support the government taking all that bad shit down to make sure that their citizens are productive and healthy, bro, and that they see things that make them want to go outside and work hard, bro. I support that shit. I support that shit, bro, because that's the problem in America. People don't want to work. People don't have goals. People don't see that they could get into a small space, bro, and make themselves big, bro. People don't see that shit, bro. Like, everybody want to be everything, but don't want to be who they are. I support that shit,
Mental illness is glorified as a virtue. But then back in China, Xi Jinping's Rejuvenation of the Nation project is shielding the population from the damage TikTok does to the global population. And considering TikTok is run by ByteDance, a subsidiary of China's dictatorship, you start to realize why this app is a major cyber threat. Not only for TikTok's creation of the mental illness pipeline, but also from the data TikTok is extracting from you in the process. TikTok collects biometric identifiers and biometric information. All your data, including face prints and voice prints, are being stored in the Chinese government's massive databases. As Human Rights Watch has warned in the past, the Chinese government has been collecting highly personal data for years, all in an effort to bolster its...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. In the future, bro, like, look, I know most people ain't gonna be prepared, but I'm trying to be prepared, man. Look, if you ever hear about something being said that you didn't say, a video being posted that you clearly didn't post, and you know that, bro, just know you in some bullshit already, bro. And then you better be ready and ready to do what you got to do, bro. Cause hell, I remember when they was sex trafficking motherfuckers off the highway, bro. Like, never forget, these big companies, they sell their information to like to criminals. They sell their information to criminals, bro. Like the legit world and the illegal world has connections. Money has to be clean. Money gets spent so motherfuckers can get more, you know, and shit like this, voice prints, fingerprints, face detection and all that shit, these deep fakes and all that shit, bro. By 2030, bro, scamming gonna be different, bro.
Biometric database, and as the CCP gains more and more influence over the world, it's obvious to almost all world governments that TikTok is a Trojan horse. The billion TikTok users around the world provides the CCP an inconceivable amount of highly personal information, and TikTok collects way more information than any other social media site. It collects everything you do, all the websites you visit, all the apps you go on, how your voice sounds, your fingerprints, everything. And the only reason ByteDance is allowed to be a multi-billion company is because it does the work for the Chinese government. The corporation is, quote, launching a full-front assault on China's market, according to the South China Morning Post, as it seeks to win top rank in the country's internet world. And ByteDance is doing this by hoovering up as many users and as much data as possible with its strong algorithms. And so China actively supports ByteDance. ByteDance's top board of directors is littered with Chinese officials. It is one of the most effective weapons in the global information war, as it allows the Chinese government to collect biometric data all across the world, from Ecuador, Ethiopia, and the United States. And if you're still not convinced by this, look at this report dubbed China Standards 2035, which looks at how artificial intelligence and big data is helping China become the dominant world force. China is leveraging their technology to take over the world. Given that almost none of the world have...
I said by 2030, scamming's gonna be crazy. They said by 2035, we're gonna be in a technological Cold War. Well, damn, I ain't gonna lie though. That's how it happens though. Crime happens first, then the wars happen next, bro. I kid you not. Look at all phases of history, especially even with America, the gold rush, slavery. Look, whatever you want, crime happens first. People do shit they not supposed to first, and then next thing you know, everybody get to fighting over what the fuck we supposed to be doing.
Robust biometric privacy regulations, this data exploitation is a very serious issue. The only light at the end of this tunnel is that governments are waking up to this reality, either because of politics, data security reasons, the effects on mental health, or all the other reasons we've laid out. It is clear that the politics...
Bro, was that an Asian woman? She was thick as hell!
Data security reasons,
holy
the effects on
fuck!
mental health, or...
Oh my god, hold on. Nanny. I ain't down bad. I just don't care. Oh, it is an Asian woman. Oh, she's not. Oh, okay. Let's catch up my daily life on IG. Is she? Oh, she pregnant? Oh yeah, she pregnant. That regular dog? Oh, she Filipino. Man, okay. But that was not her booty. Who booty is that? Oh, I forgot the camera. I forgot the light right there. I want to find that one video right there, bro. Because I don't know who. Oh, wait, her dad is what? And her mom wasn't Chinese? I don't know what the fuck flag that is. I thought she was Filipino. Oh, that's probably the Filipino flag in her. Oh, that makes sense. She Filipino and Chinese. She ain't got no booty. Who the fuck ass is that then, bro?
All the other reasons we've laid out, it is clear that there is a general pattern of governments banning TikTok. India, Indonesia, and Bangladesh have all banned the app, and the USA is very close to banning the app. In fact, it almost did ban the app under Trump's government, but Biden stepped in to pause this move. But even now, Biden is having to backtrack, saying, quote, TikTok is a matter of genuine concern.
I'm sorry, man. I know, man. We shouldn't have voted for Biden, bro. We should have gave Trump a second term, bro. Trump finna run again. We gonna elect that nigga in the office so we can see what he gonna do. Everything gonna go to hell. I promise everything gonna go to hell.
concern. And so if corrupt governments can resist the lure of TikTok's lobbyists, TikTok won't be allowed to keep ruining the future of the world. Hopefully it won't be too late before people wake up to the reality of the casualties of TikTok, but I worry that it's already too late. TikTok is a leech that's sucking away the energy and potential of the youth, so protect your mind and country and delete TikTok today.
TS. What is it, the transsexual? Alright, I've been sitting down long enough. Hour 38, yeah. I've been sitting for a while. It's time for me to get up and go do something. Twitch is worse than you thought. That's what his niche is? That's what he do? Okay. Everybody's terrible. Alright, yeah, I'm done with YouTube for right now. I'm probably gonna jump on YouTube later, you know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all be Gucci, man. Y'all be easy, stay safe, keep your head up. And smile. Smiling